So, hi guys, I just wanted to make a quick video about a topic that I've been thinking about quite a lot, and maybe something that we talk about in our blogs but don't necessarily provide any more information about. So today I just wanted to go over a couple of the apps that I use myself for my training, because quite often we talk about performing workouts at home. We give you suggestions for workouts to perform at home, and most of the time these need a clock or a timer. And rather than having you guys just stare at the clock on the wall or try and use the built-in clock on your phone, I thought I'd give you an idea of what I use, the apps that I use when I'm training at home. So we'll just go over them nice and quickly. There's two I'm going to go through. One's the main timer I use, and another one is actually a different app that I use more for breathing and meditation. It's quite a nice free app. It's got quite a nice built-in program, so I thought I'd give you a quick view of that. So, timer wise, one of the blogs I posted recently was about optimizing your time of a workout. I talked about doing small intervals and EMOM, so every minute on the minute. The good app that I've found for that is literally called Timer. This is what it looks like. So it's this one here. Just a little green circle with the word timer in it. App's really good. It's a free app download. You can get rid of some of the adverts if you want to pay and unlock some of the features, but for me it works perfectly. So what you've got here, if you go into menu, you've got three options down here. You've got straight stopwatch. You've got your AMRAP, so that's as many rounds as possible, and that's just a countdown clock. And then the one that I use the most is this Tabata feature. We can actually set your intervals. It doesn't actually have to be traditional Tabata, which is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. You can set the work, so I can set the work to 2 minutes here, and I don't know, let's just go for 2 minutes of work. Scroll down, I'm going to set it to 30 seconds of rest. I can set my preparation time, so I can have a 10-second countdown, so it's not like you're messing around. I've done it loads where you're trying to press start, you're trying to pick up your kettlebell, whatever you've got, or you're rushing to get into position. You can also change the amount of rounds, and you can change the amount of cycles you have, so you could have 4 cycles of 10 rounds. From there, as soon as I press go, it doesn't jump into it, so it's not like I've got to set it and go straight away. Press your start button, and it will count you down from 10. It's nice and loud as well, so it counts you in 3, 2, 1. It beeps on the changes as well. So
3, 2, 1, go.
Cool. I can pause it.
Pause.
And super nice, simple app to improve your timings or working with a clock. So as I say, you're not staring at your watch or you're not panicking about trying to press go and get into it straight away. The second app I'm going to talk about, I've used a couple of these. I used an app called Headspace for a while, which is really, really good. But the app I'm using at the moment is called Calm. Looks like this. The little blue one in the middle. It's got the word calm in the blue square. So on here it's really good. It's got I can go meditate, breathe or sleep, and it's got different programs. Again, I've got a free app option. You can pay for the upper one, but for me this works fine. Most of people, if you know me, know that I'm not keen on paying for stuff, so to have all this for free is pretty good. You can either have the 7 days of calm, where it takes you through a nice 7-day routine, looking at different types of meditation, how you can start adding meditation into your life. And that's a really good starter. I used it the first time, and it's a very nice way of just getting 10 minutes a day, looking at something different that you might not have done before. From there, I can go on daily sessions, and I've got a variety of different sessions that I can do. Click on one of those. Start my session, and it will just go straight into it.
Welcome to the Daily Calm.
Talks you through it, nice and calm.
I love it. And today,
But also, what I really like about this is the breathing option. So you can see here, there's a lot of research that suggests breathing has loads to do with how we function, how we perform, how we recover, and about how we sleep. There's lots of work that suggests just 5 minutes of deep belly breathing before you go to bed can really enhance your sleep and how much you can recover in your sleep. So this app just got a couple of options here. I'm going to pause it there, just say I'm done. If I go back on breathing, I can go on the settings and I can change the pattern. So from here, I've got in, hold, breathe out. I can swipe, so I've just gone in and out, inhale, exhale. If I swipe the other way, I've got in, hold, in, hold, out, hold. And I can also change that to 8 breaths a minute, 6 breaths, or 4 breaths a minute, so you can practice actually breathing deeper in through that belly, and it's all got the beautiful little sound with it. So you don't even have to think, you can close your eyes and just follow the pattern of the chimes. So super nice, easy app, just something to let you think about, take your mind off whatever you're doing. You don't have to think about anything. Let it do the work for you. It also tracks what days you've meditated or what you've done, how many hours. You can attach it onto yours. So most phones now have those health apps, so you can link it up to there, so it tracks everything together if you want to keep track of that. But yeah, so there's just 2 apps that I use, and I thought might be a little more helpful to you guys, rather than just saying get yourself a timer, go out and set a timer.